You know what time it is. It's time to get sauced out with another Super Saiyan Jutsu reaction with My Hero Academia. If you guys have been tuning in every week with My Hero, man, I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. And again, there's gonna be some new stuff coming to the channel this season. Obviously, Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone, Breaking Bad. There's that one anime that Mappa's doing with the sword. That I'm covering that. There's some things covered. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments, by the way, what you guys want me to cover on the channel, because obviously My Hero and Blue Lock in this week. So, oh, by the way, Monster's coming as well. So just so you know. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know, but you guys can catch this early and uncut over on that Patreon. And there's also some updates to Patreon that's coming in a new way of watching uncut stuff with me. So make sure you guys head over to Patreon. Stay tuned on the updates over there, all right? Because there's some big updates coming of how you guys are gonna access things, and there's a lot of cool stuff coming. So make sure you guys check that out. What? One in the back. Oh. Oh. Woo! Oh. Oh, this is so dope. We're kind of getting a backstory on him when he was a kid. Essentially, him as the Midoriya, the character that had no quirk. Wow. What? What? Wow. Oh. Oof. This is so interesting because you had saw earlier, like Stain was trying to kill all these fake heroes, right? He only respected All Might as the true hero, right? Which is so interesting to see him now. And I don't know if he believes that this is All Might, and he's just basically saying like, you're not the guy you used to be, or like you're right now, you're not All Might. You're on some weird shit. I don't know what you're on. Regardless if you got your muscle body or not, you don't even carry his persona. That's what at least it seems like it's coming off as. What? Oh, wow. Hold on, he knows him. He knows, he's got to know him, bro. Wow, what an intro. So here's my thing. He sound like he recognized him. It's got to be something. So was this something that he said prior and he's just regurgitating it to him? Could you guys let me know if this quote has been utilized prior? The soul of a hero exists only for the sake of others. However, if a god falls to the earth and is given the frail soul of a mortal, how do you know? Don't tell me this whole time. I do not know you. So this is what I'm saying. Like, something's going on. Something's going on here. So I don't know if he says, I don't know you, as if, like, I don't know who you are. I know All Might, but I don't know who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really 100% sure what's going on here, but there's some deep stuff going on right now. This is definitely more than the surface level that it looks like. Nah, not stripping. Nah, bro, not running around in circles, butt naked. Nah. Oh, the respect. The respect. Oh, she out, yeah. They had to show the they had to show the titties raised. They had like, hey, we couldn't help ourselves. The how the gravity lets the titties sit like that. Mm. Yeah. Right. How many points? Hey man, that's one of the best things about this show, man, is the accountability people have to take. You know what I'm saying? We saw, like, he's obviously taking this now as well. We saw Bakugo take it last episode. All Might was Stain, and Stain put him on blast. Like, look, bro, you're supposed to be All Might, bro. I don't know who you are right now, but you're not All Might. I don't know what that is. This is really this is so good. This is so good. Right. Man, how is this gonna turn though, bro? So we got clearer skies right now. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. He wanted real hero. He only wanted the real heroes, right? That's what it seemed like. He was like, all y'all fake. Y'all just wanted for this and that. Y'all not really about this life. That's basically what he was saying. Okay, so this is during the escape. Gone, bro. Neck with the shank. He got the person shank. Your nose has got a nose. What was that? You got the MJ. Give me that. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, he's about to get the strap. Are you? Oh. Because you were the one who started it all. Right? In about 3 days. Oh. You don't have time. Already went. She couldn't take it anymore. Star? Chill. Who is this? Yo, who this? Not Star and Stripes. Hold on, what? What did you say? What did she say? Besides direct request from All Might, right? My master's in trouble. So she's a disciple of All Might. Because I remember All Might had went to the States, which is why all of its attacks are United States, Wyoming, all that shit, right? This is interesting. So United States of America #1 hero, Star and Stripe. Okay. I wonder how saucy she is. Bro, she got a whole fleet of airplanes, bro. She got stealth bombers, bro. Oh. He's like, bitch, you too close. Put that black thing away. And put that schmeat away, boy. What you doing in here? Go put that schmackle away. It's the end. 7th season, boy. Yo, man. Gotta give it up, bro. We gotta give it up, man. This has been one of the most, in my opinion, one of the best anime seasons that I've seen in a while. Like just in like the, not as a first season, as like a subsequent season. A lot of animes now first season smack, right? And then the subsequent season just haven't been able to hold up to that same level. And My Hero has had its fair share, right? Had some really good subsequent seasons, and season 5 was hard. It was a hard watch, man, for sure. Man, this season was just so good. So much hills and valleys, excitement, despair, pain, awareness, growth, becoming an adult, becoming a man. Like, there was a lot going on in this season. And I think I've said it the past 4 or 5 episodes, is I really hope that some people can get past season 5 and really get to this. Because I think every season had some really high moments, but I think as a full season, this might be my favorite season as like its entirety, right? From start to finish of a season. It probably didn't have the highest of highs that some of the other seasons had as far as some of the epic fights, but I think the stakes that were here, and what it meant to certain characters, and seeing Deku, really start to build a more complex character of himself, right? He became really complex, in a sense of not just chasing All Might, really trying to come into terms with who he is, and also at the same time trying to be here that he thinks he needs to be, and how it kind of went away from his original philosophy. And I like the fact that his friends had to bring him back. And it's so interesting because I said I really want to see him lose for a second, like have some kind of redemption. And I know some people think, and again, I think art is has a lot of interpretation to it outside of some of the deliberate choices. But for me, anyways, seeing him take an arrogant path of I can't get them involved in this. I need to handle this myself. I can take care of this. I'm gonna do this myself. And you didn't see the smiley hero anymore. You saw this very dark, even though he meant well, his focus of trying to save his friends started to really encroach on that smiling hero that a lot of his friends had learned to love and were inspired by, right? That All Might effect, right? Like, he obviously was mimicking All Might. But in that process of who Deku is, forged a new paradigm, right? And we saw that when they went to go rescue him, of like, these are things this is what you did for us. This is seeing you do these things and overcome this, and you kept pushing and and Bakugo said it best, like, my body just reacted and went. Like, that's a Deku thing. You know what I'm saying? So that little boy said the same thing. Like I just ran out. Like, you know, like, so it's those types of things that I feel, seeing that story for him come full circle, really powerful. And now he's back around people that he cares about, more hopeful, right? Still gonna have a hard fight ahead of him, but hopeful. And seeing All Might, you know, kind of struggle to be the backseat driver to, you know, Deku, even though he wants to protect him. That Stain conversation was deep, man, and there's something else there, and I'm sure we're gonna get more of that in the next season. I'm almost positive. Like that's one thing that I think I was unaware that they're gonna do in the show, is have a lot of linkage to, you know, things that were said in the past or previous stories of characters, and they're doing a pretty solid job in that, and I'm really enjoying it. But seeing Stain now, and they're like, I wouldn't think of, you know, villain like Stain, a crazy, you know, killer like Stain, but it's like they misinterpreted his philosophy of why he was doing what he was doing in the first place. Regardless that it was very extreme and not the way to handle it, I think it's that concept, right? I really enjoyed the season. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on season 6. How do you rank it? For me, this is a 9 out of 10, maybe 9.5 out of 10 season for me. Again, I think the emotional storytelling was fantastic. The hills and valleys of the season was great. The animation, I think, overall was pretty damn solid. It wasn't the best My Hero has ever been, but man, it was really good still. And then when it got into the more darker tones, when Deku kind of lost himself for a little bit, I was really, really digging that. So yeah, man, I don't know your guys' thoughts about that, man. And we have a couple new series obviously coming out, so you guys are fully aware of those. I keep forgetting what that one's called that Mappa's doing, but that will be here on the channel as well. We're going to be doing some Breaking Bad action is coming to the channel as well. Obviously, Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone is coming back. So there's some things that are coming back to the channel. So if you guys want to miss that, make sure you guys check in with me, check in with your boy. And there's some pretty big updates in terms of uncut reactions. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'll catch you guys.